Tonight, 4 more people have been charged in connection to a Jeffersonville shooting. It happened in July. Police say 28-year-old William Brown was found shot inside his car after he crashed into a tree near Presidential Place and Washington Way. He survived, and not far from the crash, officers arrested Zachary Jackson, who they later identified as the shooter. Today, police made 4 more arrests in the case. 2 of the suspects, Tyra Gillum and Christian Price, are accused of conspiracy to commit murder. Kimberly Anderson is charged with false informing. A 4th person, Brianna Price Wilkerson, is accused of theft.
Jeffersonville police have also arrested 2 suspects in connection to an armed robbery. Officers say security videos show Brandon Jansen and Yana Sipe inside a smoke shop on East 10th Street last month, trying to steal items from a display box. When they were confronted, police say Jansen was seen pulling out a handgun and pointing it at the clerk. Both suspects then fled the scene. Shots were fired at the shop as he ran. On Tuesday, Jansen and Sipe were found in Indianapolis, where they were taken into custody. Both will be brought back to Clark County to face the charges. Tonight, we're seeing drone footage from Clarksville police, which they say helped make an arrest in several car break-ins and stolen vehicles. The suspect, who police say is a 16-year-old boy, was seen trying to break into a car when police arrived near Marlowe Drive. The juvenile took off, but eventually police caught up to him and took him into custody. Police say multiple reports from neighbors helped them hone in on the area.
We tell people always report it, because what that did for us is establish a pattern.
The suspect is charged with unauthorized entry into a motor vehicle, criminal mischief, and resisting law enforcement.
The family of a Louisville girl who was paralyzed after a road rage shooting is launching an advocacy campaign. Today, 8-year-old Onyx Sands and her mother announced plans for Onyx Strong. She will advocate for safe and healthy kids. In July of 2023, Onyx was riding with her 2 siblings when police say a motorcyclist fired into their SUV on I-65.
People tend to think that, it happened and we're moving on, we're getting better, but we're not. We're just coping. We're taking it day by day, and we are, we're handling all of the adversities as they come to us. But it's a continuation every single day. Today might be a good day, but we don't know what tomorrow looks like.
Onyx Strong will partner with 2X Game Changers, the Future Healers program, and COSARE for Kids.
The Indiana Family and Social Services Administration has announced changes to the Child Care and Development Fund. The vouchers lower-income families use to pay for child care will be reimbursed at rates of up to 35% less, depending on a child's age. While the administration says it's a sustainable way to fix a $225 million funding gap, some child care providers say it could put them out of business and force parents to make difficult choices.
That's not protecting families. It doesn't protect kids. When child care is closed down and there is not an availability for child care, there's nowhere for the kids to go. Their parents are already pulling their kids out because they can't pay the overreach charge.
The state has told providers that the new voucher rates will take effect on October 5th.
The Louisville Urban League is launching a grant to help find solutions to childhood obesity. Applications are now open for a healthier path forward. The group says Kentucky ranks 2nd in the nation for childhood obesity, with 1 in 4 kids affected. The Urban League is offering 6 teams a $200,000 grant to pilot their solutions. And after 18 months, the most impactful projects will be given additional funding.
Right, like this isn't just about, what you put in your mouth, but also there are a whole host of other things that even if you wanted to just take that one thing, there are a whole host of reasons why people eat the food that they eat that have to do with economics, that have to do with the environment, that have to do with history, culture. Like there are a whole host of different things, finances, poverty, lots of different things, even if you just wanted to take one issue. But we know with this, there are multiple things that are influencing that.
Innovators and entrepreneurs from across the country are encouraged to apply. Applications are open through October 25th.
A school shooting in Colorado turns deadly. Still ahead, the evidence investigators say they're going through after the shooter died.
And today was the 5th straight day with below average temperatures across